Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Salad Bowl Podcast. It's your host, Kevin Thompson, and today we're going to be jumping into an episode where I get to share with you a very vibrant personality that I've recently met in New Orleans. Before we hop in, I ask that you just go follow my page or subscribe, and then during the episode, feel free to like or comment throughout the entire episode. Thank you so much for your support. Let's hop right into this next episode of the Salad Bowl Podcast. All right, welcome back to the Salad Bowl Podcast. Today's the day where I get to bring to you somebody who has a vibrant personality, a person that I hope ends up being a good friend of mine, somebody I ran into in New Orleans. As soon as I met this person, I was like, this person has a personality of all personalities. I want to introduce Malik Peters. He's here with us today, man. Welcome to the Salad Bowl.
First off, do I look that way at you?
You can look at any way you want to.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you having me here,
yeah,
bro.
Man, no problem.
This is an honor, man. It's a privilege, honestly, to be here and just sit with you, bro.
Man, I appreciate that. Just a little bit about Malik. We play basketball in the same place.
The JCC.
So the JCC, the Jewish Community Center in the middle of New Orleans off St. Charles.
Yes, sir.
And I remember when you came in, man, I think one of the first times I met you, I was like, man, this dude, he got a little swag to him, man.
Turned up, bro.
Yeah, he was all the way turned up.
I was all the way turned up.
I was like, man, I'm feeling this. Like, we got on the court. One, you nice little hooper, dog.
I appreciate that.
And I was like, okay, I want to guard this dude.
Yeah.
You're a little bit younger than me, so it challenges me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on top of that, just the energy you brought in the gym, I was like, man, that's infectious, like
appreciate that,
you
man.
have good energy, and then it seemed like it opened up the people around you as well. Like everybody was like,
start playing better, having more fun.
100%.
And honestly, bro, you're really the game changer on any team you play on.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
On
bro.
the side, I be telling my friends that like you really are nice, bro.
I'm getting old, dog.
How old are you?
I'm about actually. You know what? Tuesday I turned 37, so I'm getting up there, dog. So
I'm playing with YNs, bro. I don't know, you be dropping us off, so I don't know, bro.
Nah, man,
holding up.
I'm
So
just happy every time I can get out there. Y'all don't see the after effect, right? So like when I get back to the house and wifey have to rub down my legs and stuff, bro. It's a different it's a different story, man. But one thing I want to do, man. So I've been taking notes, right? So like I'm new to this podcasting thing, and every episode I try to make it better and better. And the Super Bowl was just in New Orleans not too long ago, and I went to go see what's it called? Shannon Sharp's Night Out. They are the nightcap. They
Shay
do.
Shay?
Yeah, Shay. Him and Chad Ochocinco. They did like a live show in New Orleans, and I went there. Actually, me and Akeem went there, my brother-in-law, and we sat down. And it was a great show, man. It was live and everything like that. But I was like, I found myself taking notes. Like, damn, like I wanna introduce that to my podcast. So what I'm gonna do, man, you'll be the first person that goes through this on the podcast. But I'm gonna break things down into segments, man.
Okay.
First segment we're gonna do is called the harvest. It has that kind of ring when it comes to the salad bowl theme of this whole podcast. We're gonna talk about the harvest and just get down to the roots, man, of like where you come from, what you like, and ultimately, I guess the first question I want to ask you is like, if you had to describe yourself in your own words, how would you describe yourself?
If I had to describe myself, man, that'd be crazy, bro. Because I don't think I can. I just be all over the place, man.
Okay.
I'd say, honestly, in scripture, because I'm Bible based as far as just growing up and loving God. Other people are supposed to speak highly of you, so I don't want to speak too highly of myself. I'd rather let people experience me.
Okay.
But what I could say is I try and be as honest as I can, bro.
Yes.
Hold integrity when nobody's looking, and just spread kingdom principles, bro, best I can. Because I'm not perfect. But if I can do that, I mean, I'm doing something with my time,
Man,
so
that was
what it is.
fantastic answer, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, I think you just set the tone with that first answer. Like,
yeah, that's where I'm at with it, bro.
Spread kingdom principles. What do you mean by that, brother?
It's a decision to wake up in love, bro. It's a decision to, just like it is to sin, but you have to have a word called the proclivity, meaning like the will, the want. And I have the zeal, which is another good word.
Yeah.
That means the urge, the fire beneath me to spread good, bro. So like you said in the gym, just being spontaneous and stupid, bro. People probably look at me in such a crazy way.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that because I know one thing. When they leave away from me, they're like, man, that dude was happy.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Why is he happy? And then when I speak, like spreading kingdom principles,
Yeah.
I actually talk about God and the love of Christ. So in their free time, they can hate me in the gym, bro. So many people hate me. I'm a villain sometimes. But they're like, man, that guy kept talking about God. Man, he kept talking about Jesus. What is next time they see me, we actually end up becoming friends. A lot of my enemies up front become my friends after.
That's crazy how that happens, man.
Yeah.
Like it seems like I will definitely tell you, just based off my experience with you, you definitely leave a mark. Just, you know, the type of guy you like you said, you come in contact with. And then later on in the day, you're like, man, that dude was pretty funny. That joke he said was actually pretty funny. We were talking earlier because you were joking on one guy in the gym, and I was telling my wife about it. She was like, I don't understand what's so funny. But since I was there, I was like, yo, it was hilarious, bro. Had me in tears, had my ribs hurting, dog. All right, so you describe yourself in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
How would you think that other people describe you? Say, for example, you're not in the room. And somebody brings up Malik Peters, and they're like, "Hey, you know Malik," and they had to describe you. What do you think they say about you, brother?
Well, the first thing they're gonna probably do is start laughing, bro. That's contagious. That's the first thing a lot of people do, start laughing, and then they start saying like, "Dude's crazy, bro. Like he's gonna do whatever's on his mind. He's gonna say whatever's on his mind. He's gonna keep it 100." And if they had anything negative to say, it probably just because they're battling something within themselves. Because I'm not perfect, bro.
That's
I'm
tough.
not. But if you're insecure or you have some sort of real things that you haven't dealt with from your childhood, or, I mean, just as an adult, whether male or female, I'll probably be really irking your nerves because I'm really comfortable.
Yes.
So my comfortability when I'm not around probably leaves a negative mark on some people, to where when they do speak on me, it's like, I don't like that guy. He's doing too much.
Yeah, but it's interesting you brought that up, man, because it's crazy. One thing that I've learned in this life is that how some other people's insecurities pop up just because you're confident, you know? And it's like, as much as I would love to address that and help you with it, it's not my place to do that because I'm just being authentically myself.
100%.
You know,
not even thinking about it. So.
No.
Yeah,
and you know, I think I see that in a lot of different people, man, who it doesn't come so clearly to, but like they're like, what am I doing wrong? Like I'm just being me, and everybody's getting pissed off. But I think sometimes we just have to acknowledge that those people who are getting pissed off are the ones with the insecurities, not you. You didn't do anything wrong. Didn't do anything wrong. So all right, so. That's what people would say about you, man. You talked about how you would describe yourself. What about your childhood, man? Can you kind of take us through your childhood? What your upbringing looked like?
Upbringing? Can I piggyback one last time on what people would say?
Yeah.
Like I'll be standing on business, bro.
Okay, good.
So I have a lot of boundaries, and that's how I'm able to have success.
Okay.
In life, success for me isn't like a dollar amount. It's more so what you wake up and you're like, I'm happy to be alive. This is what I'm happy to do. I'm not content, but this is a blissful feeling to be able to just be awake.
Yes.
I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Some people are trying to work towards something so they don't feel successful. And they might not have a dollar amount of millions to trillions to billions. None of that matters for me. I can have $100, bro.
And be
if
happy.
Everything's good. I have peace, and I know I have faith in Christ. He loves me back. We good, bro.
Where you get that from, man? Like especially, how old are you, Malik?
Just turned 26.
Just turned 26. Not too many 26. And I don't want to sound like the old head or unk or, you know, whatever people starting to call me on the basketball court now. We ain't going to get into that.
They really be starting to call you unk, bro. That's crazy, bro.
It's wild, man. I didn't think I would ever be here. But like, where did you get that thought process? Like, does that come from your childhood? Does it come from how you were raised?
See, we could go to the childhood with that. My grandfather, Ernest Peters, rest his soul, you know,
Rest in peace.
He was a bishop out here. So he started the Louisiana Rescue Mission, and he was a Black Panther. He was a Hebrew Israelite. He was in the Muslim culture as far as, you know, the Quran and all that.
Yes.
I mean, he just dabbled in everything, bro. Al Sharpton, who walks with Al Sharpton? Like, he did that. You know, he walked with Martin Luther King. And he had a key to the city as well. And he's such a big impact on not only me, but my mom and his daughters and his son. So when I was getting brought up, it was no struggle as far as, oh, this is the sort of man I can be and I should be. He was already there.
Yeah.
So he instilled, in scripture it says, you know, you train up a child in the fear and the admonition of the Lord, they'll never depart.
Yes.
I done swayed all type of ways. But with Christ, it's like he got a latch. Like it's like a pit bull.
He does.
So I hold on to him just as much as God holds on to me. And that's where that's at, you know.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
There's so much in that explanation, man, because I think about in the work that I do, I talk about sometimes like the value of representation, man. Just having somebody who like, you know, showed you the way, even if you did stray off, do some other things, like you always had have a center to come back to, man. And I think on my first episode, I wore this T-shirt that said, "I am my ancestors' wildest dreams." You know, like,
Bro,
and then when you talk about your grandfather, man,
crazy.
it makes me think of like, could you imagine him seeing you, sitting across the room right now, watching you talk about him? That just makes me, it gives me chills, man, because I think guys like you are actually upholding what they expected us to do, because what they say we stand on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah.
So that's super dope, man.
100%.
What else did childhood look like? You grew up here in New Orleans?
I grew up in Kenner, bro.
Oh, in Kenner. Okay.
Kenner. Yeah, I grew up Kenner City. You know what I'm saying? Kenner City.
Shout out Kenner.
Look, I'm living and dying from Kenner. That's another thing people will say when they don't see me, to piggyback off that. I don't know him, but obviously he's from Kenner. I'm gonna let him know, bro. I'm from Kenner, bro. I'm living die hard for Kenner. So I grew up in Kenner, bro. I have family in LA. So I got some roots over there. And then I have my mom and my grandmother, and that entire side of family is from Houston, Texas.
Got it.
So traveling and being diverse in my personality and just way of thinking has been easy for me because of that.
Nice.
And I was a child actor, bro. Like I did
I didn't know this.
Yeah, through IMDb. I'm a credited actor. I have a few short films and movies that's been in theaters. I've won Tribeca Film Festival for a movie called Teenage, directed by Matt Wolf. Around 2014.
Bro, I didn't know. I didn't know this is what I was invited. Bro, I don't have any extra cash to give you after this interview,
good, bro. I was it's like Hannah Montana life, you know. I did Post-it Notes 2014. I've been in Ender's Game. I was able to be with Viola Davis, Harrison Ford, Asa Butterfield, a bunch of cool people like that, and just being at trailers one-on-one. People like what's that wrestler's name, man? Kick you in the nuts and then he'll RKO you.
Randy
Orton, John Cena,
yeah.
and Triple H.
Nice.
We did something. Met the Big Show. You know, just naming shit. You know, I've done a lot of cool things, bro. Like it's been a blessing
dope
to live. Like just be alive, bro.
Man, I would say that you've been able to fit in 26 years with a lot of people. I'm sitting here thinking like
a blissful moment. Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, you've been able to fit a lot in those 26 years.
Yeah, bro.
Some would call you young, but I mean, like, you lived enough life. You're an adult, right?
Yeah,
but like,
bro.
that's a blessing to be able to say that you've been exposed to all of those different things, especially being for the viewers out there who don't know what Kenner is. Kenner is like right outside of New Orleans. I'm a transplant here,
Country,
man. Yeah, my wife brought me here to New Orleans, and I love this city. What's the biggest tell-all of like, how can you tell somebody's from Kenner? What's the biggest difference between somebody from Kenner, somebody from New Orleans?
Ooh, Kenner. What I've learned about Kenner guys, specifically Kenner guys.
Okay.
Because ladies might take offense to anything I say. I'm gonna stick to the guys.
We gonna fact check it.
Yeah. The guys, man, we're honestly a lot more open as far as our personality is publicly. We're more comfortable with one another. With what I've seen, my New Orleans friends and even New Orleans family, everybody just has to be hard. They got to show a hard exterior.
Yeah.
They have to be on the edge. I mean, you can't be intimate with them in a certain bro way that me and my other bros, these guys would be like, all right, yeah, they tripping, bro. It gets to a point. But for us, it's like, this is how we getting down, bro.
Yeah.
We just loving each other as bros and just having a good time, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's funny because when I first moved to New Orleans, bro, I've been through here a couple times. I visited. Actually, the first time I was hooping in the JCC, bro. I won't say his name, but he from New Orleans. And bro was talking to me. I didn't know like if he was being nice or mean, right? Because he was like, "Hey, little bitch." I was like, "Wait a minute." I said, "Wait." I said, "Bro,
where you from?"
I said, "I'm from Atlanta," and I'm like, "We don't necessarily throw that word around like that." So I'm like, "Wait, should I be ready to fight right now?" But it was actually kind of like a term of endearment he was saying. I was like, "All right, I got to get used to New Orleans."
Say little bitch could go a lot. It could be say little bitch. Like you checking them. Like, hey, say little bitch. Or it's like, say little bitch. Like, it goes so many ways. So if you don't know, you wouldn't know. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man. It was definitely a learning curve for me, but I won't tell too many people that. Like,
man.
I was just like, let me just play my role, man. Let me fit in and let me figure this city out. 'Cause I hate when people like come into this, a new city and they think they know everything, and they're the ones that stand out the most. Like, you got to be able to be a chameleon.
Adapt, yeah.
Adapt to your surroundings. I try to pride myself on doing that. I think the military has helped me with that a little bit because we don't moved around a lot. But like,
That's fire, bro.
yeah,
You were in the
it's just an
military.
man. It's just an experience,
Thanks.
But moving on, man. So you
Yes,
talked
sir.
about your childhood, how people describe you, man.
Yep.
I want to move on to our next segment, man.
Yep, we can
Next
move
segment, and it's gonna kind of get a little not funny here, but this is where it's
Let's
gonna
get
we're
it,
gonna
bro.
get
Let's get
we're
it.
gonna play
All
a little
right, we sit
game.
up.
We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna call it the
We'll put this
toss up,
drink
man.
down. All right.
We're gonna play the toss up.
Right, the toss up.
Now the
Let's get
toss
it.
up is where we're gonna play this little either or game, and of course, in learning about you, and the more that we do learn about you, we're gonna find out that you're really good at. Bro, I'm from Atlanta, and I will tell you that you're one of the best skaters that I've ever seen.
Oh, shit, I forgot I skated. Yeah, facts.
Man. You like,
Facts. That's
and
the
we're
subject.
gonna get into that.
Okay.
And you're a DJ, man, a world-renowned DJ at
Can
that.
I say I'm a fake DJ, international fake DJ?
Nah,
league.
man.
I don't get paid in money. I get paid in food. Keep going.
Well,
yeah.
this fake DJ right here is
Yeah,
fire,
100%.
and there's somebody you want to go follow, and I'll make sure I
Facts,
drop all of
facts.
this information in the credits after the episode.
Yep.
But with you
Thank you,
being a DJ, man, I was
sir.
like, man, DJ, and I have much respect for DJs because it's not just about playing music.
Nah.
It's about swaying people and their moods and knowing what to play at the right time.
100%.
So I was like, let me ask DJ Leak some questions, some either or questions when it comes to music. And I wanted to start off with like genres, right? Like some either ors, all right? You down to play this game?
I'm down to play, bro.
All right, so in Malik's world, what's better? Is it 90s R&B or pop?
90s R&B.
Why is it 90s R&B?
Because I play at a lot of diverse events.
Okay.
And like with weddings and just cultural differences. Pop would actually piss a lot of people that you think would love it off. And if I had to make a decision on the age frame of 18 years old, and I'm being serious, this is where the big money at, bro. 18 years old, you can take 50-50 Caucasian, 50-50 black, 50-50 Latino, however you want to put it. But it has to be a mix, right? If I play 3 hours of pop music, they're going to hate me because by the time the alcohol hits, they're ready to get nasty. They're ready to sing. They're ready to feel the lyrics.
Yes.
Pop music's cool for the fun party aspect, but if I throw on some Biggie, if I go to 50 Cent in the club,
That's the one right there.
no matter who you are, you get
gonna
lit
feel that.
the entire time. So I can do more with 90s R&B because it has such a diverse attraction of people. Like,
feel that.
people will be like, oh shit, I know this, compared to why is this guy continually playing this? Like,
Exactly.
it's not that type of party. We want to turn up.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay, so we got 90s R&B. All right,
Yeah.
90s R&B or country?
90s R&B.
90s R&B. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. What about 90s R&B or rock and roll?
90s R&B,
90s,
bro.
okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
90s R&B.
I do have to ask this because, like, we are in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Where does
Oh my
bounce
God,
fall at when it comes to between hip hop and bounce? I mean, those are two versions that are separate here in this city. Which one takes the cake for Malik?
I'm gonna do this. I had to sigh real quick. So I've had success in DJing as far as DJing on the Carnival Cruise Line.
Okay.
I've DJed in Dubai, an all-white party, all-white yacht party with a lot of
Dubai?
In Dubai
That
for 2
sounds
weeks, fully
fancy.
paid. They paid for everything for me just off my personality.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Shout out. That's
shout
what's up.
out to Why Not Travel. Yeah.
Why Not
Dewanda
Travel?
Walters.
Yeah, man, that sounds fun, man.
Dewanda
Dubai.
Walter, yeah.
That's what's up, man. All right, so if we turn it from genres, we're gonna go artists now, either or for artists.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna start off with something classic.
All right.
Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey.
Whitney Houston, what?
Voice of an angel.
Yeah, bro, what?
I like that. I
okay,
like that. All right, this one's pretty popular right now. Drake or Kendrick?
Oh, man.
Am I putting you on the spot as a DJ?
Y'all gonna hate me for this, bro.
What's the answer? I want to know.
Hate me for this, bro. As a DJ, we talking business.
We're talking business.
Drake.
Hey, let's go.
I'm sorry, bro. I mean,
The
he got,
catalog is ridiculous, bro.
Baby, you my everything. You all that. I mean,
We
I play
could
that,
do it
bro.
real
Everybody
big.
rocking.
Yeah.
I don't care about no Kendrick at that moment.
At that moment, nah.
But lyrically, I mean, Drake still be throwing some good shots. But
Bro.
Kendrick has a really great message. I love some things that he tries to promote.
Mm-hmm.
But just as a DJ aspect, if I'm trying to keep my job, I gotta go with Drake. And
Gotta go with Drake.
Crazy. Yeah,
I feel like Drake can hit, and I'm not a fan of either one as far as like more than the other.
Yeah, ever. Yeah,
but I will say that Drake has more of a catalog that speaks to, you can go different places with it.
Nice
right?
for what? I mean, everything.
Yeah, not knocking Kendrick at all. Like, because I think the dude is extremely talented. I like what he did with Black Panther.
Yeah,
like, bro's legit. Drake just. Maybe I'm one of those guys, man. I'll be up in my fields and stuff like that.
Bro,
so Drake be
you
hitting
go all over.
Yeah, man. That Take Care album was legit. Elite. It's probably, I think, from first song to last song, Take Care album has to be at the top of one of my list.
Yeah.
That one's legit. All right, 100%. I think I got some more. All right, so we're gonna go with. Hopefully, we don't piss somebody off here, but Beyonce or Rihanna. You know how the Beehive get, dog.
I'm gonna go with Beyonce.
You gonna go with Beyonce?
Because I personally like songs like Halo, To the Left, To the Left.
Oh, that's a classic.
You know, Rihanna got some hits, but Beyonce really will make me cry sometimes.
100%.
Then she just did the Isley Brothers collab, Between the Sheets. I forgot what song it is.
Yes.
But I mean, it's beautiful, bro. So that's elite. I
yes,
love that
man. She has a collab with Luther Vandross. Like she be. I can't hate on Beyonce. Like, and I got daughters at the house. My wife, she listens to Beyonce, and I gotta be honest. We on the road trip. Beyonce come on. I'm singing along with everybody.
Bro,
like,
I'm going crazy, bro.
I'm going crazy. Like,
I'm the one going crazy. That's the thing. I'm specifically going crazy.
All right. Okay, what about
going crazy? I like this.
So I'm from Atlanta, so I had to throw this in here. But we going Lil Wayne or T.I.?
Lil Wayne.
How do you have to get it out? Did I?
I'd have to end my whole career if I didn't say Lil Wayne, bro. And then being from New Orleans is like, personally, man, I know what they did with the Kendrick thing as far as Jay-Z or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't actually know per se. But if Lil Wayne did that, bro, the Super Bowl,
it would have been wild. Oh my goodness.
Like a lollipop. Like, bro, imagine that, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Shawty wanna
yes.
Everybody would have known that. Stadium would have, crazy.
I truly felt like the Super Bowl should have went to Lil Wayne. And I understand we got some Kendrick fans out there.
Yeah, we do. We do.
They have their feelings, and I just know what Lil Wayne what he means to this city.
Yeah.
And man, I can only imagine. And he's got the catalog too.
Yeah.
Wayne done been every. And I'll throw this out there. I said I'm from Atlanta, but Lil Wayne is my favorite. Like, I think he's the number one rapper. I think that he took the metaphor game.
Bro, literally
and
done
changed
rock and roll rap songs.
Man.
And what's that dude name? Man, was it? He's like an electric guitar guy. He doesn't ever show his face.
Oh.
He's done music with Michael Jackson as well.
Yes.
I think you know who I'm talking about.
He's done a lot of stuff with everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like if you had a feature you needed on your songs from like 2005 to 2010. Yeah, man. Like, it's gonna be Lil Wayne on it.
Lil Wayne
and he's gonna come with
radio.
some fresh verse.
Yeah.
Like, dude is legit.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody that I think.
Nah, that's the flowers I have to give to Drake too, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
true.
you can't turn on your radio still without hearing
Drake.
No guidance or something.
Yes.
Like, you're gonna hear his song.
You're gonna hear Drake.
So Drake is top notch. I get
Okay.
that.
All right. You've already
100%.
said him, but we're gonna go with Prince or Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Michael J.
Michael J. I actually just started listening to Prince.
Okay. Nice.
Party Like It's 19.
Yeah.
That shit's fire.
1999. Yeah. It's funky, man.
Yeah, it's funky.
It's funky.
Music.
It's weird
Funky
because
music.
Michael Jackson was like the mainstay in my household. We didn't listen to too much Prince. My dad had an appreciation for Prince, but I don't feel like I listened a lot to his music. But he's got some bangers out there.
He does.
And what's crazy about Prince, what I found out is like he makes the ladies like do something I ain't never seen women freak out over a man with heels
Tight
on.
pants,
Yeah,
and
man.
heels, and a crop top with a jerry curl.
Yeah, man.
Crazy. But Mike just had that.
Oh man,
keep on,
you can't beat Mike. Oh.
Yeah, you know, I was listening to him. I swear to God, bro. I'm sorry, God. I mean, swear. Last night, bro, I was listening to him.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson does so much extra shit in his music. That's like, bro, you doing it on purpose? It's just, how did you cultivate your music career to be like this? Like, this is what I do.
Agreed.
Like,
Agreed.
How did that be like oh yeah, this is gonna be fire. They gonna love this.
How did we even get here?
How did we get there, bro?
They said that dude was like so meticulous when it came to his performances. Like,
I love that word, bro.
Yeah,
paying
man.
attention to fine detail.
Yeah, man, paying attention to fine detail.
I
Like,
love that.
I've heard he's like, in practices, he's like, no, go back and do it again. I want it like, and he'll sound it, like you just said, he'll sound out exactly what he wants. His musicians better be able to perform exactly what he wants, man.
Yeah.
I think that's evidence of a true professional, I think,
100%.
especially in that music space. All right, so we're going to move on, bro.
I'm about to pour up a little bit, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man. The next one I got for you, bro, is we got like 3 more when it comes to artists.
Oh, yeah, all right.
J. Cole or Kanye West?
Kanye West.
Really?
Kanye West.
Oh, that hurt my soul a little bit. But
Word.
tell me why. I need to know why.
Kanye, I just remember, shout out to my Uncle Louis.
Okay, shout out
Shout
Uncle
out
Louis.
to Louis. I appreciate you, Louis, man. Congratulations in the Air Force, man. Continue going up. I love you, bro. You're my best friend. He's my cousin as well.
That's what's up,
but,
man.
we
Much
have
love.
childhood memories with Kanye West.
Really?
It took me and my cousin Louis years. I don't know why it took years. You could just listen to the song and count it out. But it took us years for Kanye West Runaway to get it perfect with each other. 16 beats. It's exactly 16 beats. Dun, 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 and then and then check. So that's why, bro. It has a place in our heart. My Uncle Louis loves Kanye.
Yeah.
He thinks he's batshit crazy now, but I mean, he's still an awesome artist.
Genius.
Yeah, but he's a genius, bro.
He
He stands for something. A lot of things he says now, 5 to 10 years later, sometimes comes true. So it's like, damn. But yeah, I just gotta stick with my cousin Louis, bro. It's like we have it has a place in our heart, man.
Yeah, man. Isn't it crazy how music can make you think of a certain time of your life, certain smell, certain memories, man, come up, man. It just it can bring a smile to your face. It can make you frown. Yeah. Man, there's sometimes I'll be listening to music, I'll be like, man, in 2nd grade, that girl broke my heart to this song right here. She left me on the dance floor or whatever have you. But still, with music on the other side of things, I can think of some of the happiest. I remember it was John Legend's "It'll Be All Right" song that I danced with my wife to our first dance, and it just brings so many. Every time I hear the song, it just brings so much memories to me, man. So it's crazy how music can do that. So Kanye, huh?
You know what other song?
What's that?
Man, this is personal for me.
What's that?
I faced a lot of adversity, bro.
Okay.
People don't know I've been married before.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been married.
Are we shouting her out or no?
I've had 2 daughters.
Okay.
We're just gonna keep going.
Okay.
I have 2 daughters. Shout out to their mother, man. She's taking really good care of them, honestly.
Shout out to the moms, man.
I love the family I've created. I have no ill feelings at all. God is good.
He is.
And my daughters are blessed, which is the most important thing.
That's all you can ask
and
for.
their mother is honestly there. She's present. She's consistent.
Yeah.
She's just awesome,
That's
as far
what's
as
up.
for them making sure things are good.
That's what's up.
Facing adversity. I faced adversity everywhere I've gone because of how I am, how open I've been, genuine. People aren't used to that at times. And Kanye has a song, wait till I get my money right. My money's right now. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You can't tell me nothing. And a lot of people have told me a lot of things.
Oh, man, that's good.
These days, and this is factual, there's nothing in my life, bro, that anybody could take from me but Christ. Nothing. Physically, literally, I mean, financially, I've put myself in position to where I have ownership and I have seniority over every asset of my life, bro. Even my job, the first thing coming into it, I work a awesome career with Fiber Seal, and going into it, I'm the youngest in the company by 20 years.
Wow.
The whole franchise, I'm the youngest employee they have.
Wow.
And by 20 years, so that's pretty fire.
Yeah, that is.
And,
that's a big gap. I mean, that's a big gap.
Crazy gap. And what I told them was I built my DJ career off relations, off being amazing to people, and they consistently make sure I'm booked.
Yes.
Right? Wait till I get my money right. My DJ career is right? So when I went into this career that I have, fully vested healthcare, 401k, look, I can stop working here at any time. If we don't have good relations, it gets unpositive. We start talking crazy to one another.
Yeah.
So that Kanye West song is like every facet of my life, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell me nothing.
Man,
I'm choosing to be here. You can't tell me anything. Yeah.
Man, that's a powerful message, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I think so many
bossed
people, and I would say some of the viewers probably feel this way. Like sometimes you can consume yourselves with yourself or your identity with how other people view you, right?
Yes,
like,
bro.
and you
Yes,
sit there and you try to make all these different
Yes,
changes with what you're
that.
doing, all based off of, oh, I think they looked at me wrong. Oh, I think they
Crazy.
might say like this behind my back.
Crazy.
So I'm gonna
Fuck 'em.
change who I am. I'm not gonna be authentic anymore, and I'm just gonna fit into this box of who you want me to
I
be.
know people like that.
It's powerful to say, you know what, you can't tell me nothing. Like I know I'm on the right
Yeah.
path. I know I'm doing the right thing,
Yeah.
man. That's super deep, bro. Like
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what? You might have changed my. I don't know, man. J. Cole to me is pretty dope,
Word.
but Kanye, I would,
Yeah.
and I hate this to classify it like this, but like I see new Kanye and old Kanye. I really did like old Kanye.
Old
man.
Kanye.
Old Kanye. That's the can't tell me nothing Kanye.
Yeah,
That's the
Runaway,
college
that's the
dropout,
college dropout,
late
yeah.
registration, and graduation. Those
so you know what
albums
you're
were
talking about. Damn.
Yeah, man. Those albums were legit.
Yeah, okay.
Some of my favorites, and even 808 and Heartbreaks, man. Like that was probably one of my favorites as well. Even though it was kind of like dark, but he was singing and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But like, I love.
You know what I
that
give
Kanye.
you? You're
What's
not a Kanye. You didn't choose J. Cole over Kanye because of today. And I like that. You just named a bunch of shit nobody these days would ever know about Kanye.
Yeah.
They think Kanye's who he is now, Kim Kardashian, Kanye.
No.
All that shit is like coronavirus era,
Yes.
like 2020 versus 2025 kind of shit.
Yeah.
Kanye back in the day, bro.
He was legit, man.
He was legit,
He
bro.
was- and he was
Him and
hardworking,
Jay-Z,
bro.
niggas in Paris, bro.
Yes, bro. Bro was working hard, putting project after project out. Like,
Yes,
bro
bro.
was. And one thing I do want to make sure I throw out here, man, because
Literally
I
a
think
billionaire.
it means something, right? So we're two black dudes, man, talking about
not black,
music,
bro.
right? What's that? I was about to say, wait a
What?
minute,
Whoa,
the
whoa,
lighting
whoa.
in here.
Cut it, cut the camera, cut the camera. No, fuck with you.
But two black guys, and
Yeah.
somebody brought this up to me the other day. And I was like, it makes a lot of sense, and I want to share with you, man. That, when we talk about artists, even it was my Billy. It was one of my friends. His name is Billy. He was telling me this. He's like, why do we as black people have to put Kanye versus J. Cole? Why do we have to do Jeezy versus Gucci? Why do we have to do Monica versus Brandy? He's like, because if you see the white artists, we don't ever say Carrie Underwood versus Rascal Flatts, right?
Never.
Like, and he said, he was telling me, he was like, we act like there's only space for one of us, you know? And when we do these verses, we're overlooking the fact that it can be Brandy and Monica. It could be
It can
Kanye
be a
and
collab performance. rather than a
exactly,
verse.
and
That's
we would appreciate
crazy.
it, man. So I want to put this preface out there. Though we're doing
that.
either or, we want to say that for all these artists, there's enough space for all of them. There's enough space. There's enough time to listen to every one of them.
crazy.
And I ask that y'all actually do that. Don't choose one or the other. Choose both because we got enough space, man.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more
right.
either or for you, man.
And I
it's-
love old music, my bad, like Bobby Womack, Teddy
Bobby-
Pendergrass.
oh,
That's my
yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Nita Baker, yeah. But
man,
what's the question?
they induce like a certain kind of feeling
Bro.
out of their music, man.
I think I better let it go.
Lil Love
you better let it go,
TKO.
Lil Love TKO. Could you imagine that, bro?
Oh, my goodness.
Get a woman getting heartbroken and hearing that song.
Yes.
But she was with Teddy Pendergrass and then he dropped that shit. Ooh. What's she gonna do? Jam to it or cry? Like a jam while she's crying. Like, it's
Would you say
crazy.
that might be the equivalent of breaking up with a woman via text nowadays?
I think they dropped music back then.
Yeah.
So when you
I'ma
heard it
drop
on the
this
radio,
song.
yeah.
I'm gonna let Sheila know.
She That's crazy.
Sheila, I ain't called her in about 3
song.
weeks, but hey, she gonna hear this
She
song.
gonna hear this song and know what's going on, bro. That's player. That's player.
That
I
is,
like that.
that
I like
is,
that.
man. That's old school right there.
That's old
All right,
school.
so we got this one's centric to New Orleans since you're from Kenner, New Orleans. You know,
Kansas City.
would you say Big Frida or Hot Sizzle?
Any of my partners are seeing this, bro, relax. Relax. It's a question, bro. All right. We gotta get zesty, okay. We going.
Okay. Choose your path. It's red pill or blue pill right now, man.
Big Frida wins. I'm sorry. Yeah, fuck it. All right. It's not a safe place.
You're in a safe place, man. I'm not too familiar with Big Frida, but like I don't know what the pronouns she goes by.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that they go by. All right, moving on.
Right.
Moving on.
I don't want no
All
beef
right.
with no communities, bro. I'm good.
Yeah, we don't, man. And be who you are. Do
I love
you,
y'all, bro.
right?
Jesus loves you. We good, bro.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
We good,
All right,
bro.
so here we go. Last question of the toss-up is,
Trying to set me up here.
if
See what's going on.
you had to skate to one song for the rest of your life, only one song, what would that song be, man?
My favorite skate song right now, shout out to DJ Tech Tricks out of Texas. Playing tricks. Tee me up, Tech.
Let's go.
Confusion for Jive. That's my favorite song, but I would have to go with DJ Wildchild Pearls.
DJ Wildchild Pearls.
He did a remix of Sade. And the song is called Pearls.
Nice.
And it's damn, because I had another song in my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with DJ Wildchild Pearls.
Okay.
Bro.
Is this upbeat song? Is this
This
slow?
is there's a stone in my heart. Look. Yeah. There's a stone in my heart. That's how it goes.
Hey, I'm feeling that.
And I would, bro, all day just bobbing. The way I skate, I'm a rhythm skater.
Yeah.
So because of that, it's rhythm and house. One song, Confusion, is a house song per se, JB, and then this one is what we call a slow set, a smooth rhythm skating. All day, bro.
I definitely.
day.
Hey, that's gonna go in my phone. I'm listening to that on the way home today.
Bro, that is DJ Wildchild Pearls is crazy, bro.
That's definitely gonna be on my playlist.
Crazy, bro.
Y'all
Shout
go
out
ahead and
DJ
check that out.
Wildchild.
Check that out
Shout
as
out
well.
Sade. Yes.
Yes.
Bro, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's my song. That's my song.
All right, man. That wraps up the toss-up when it comes
Facts.
to the either or. Man, I think you did fantastic.
Thank you,
I don't
brother.
think
Thank
nobody
you.
in New Orleans gonna get too pissed off when it comes to you choosing certain artists. I don't think people who love J. Cole gonna get mad at you for
hope
choosing
not, bro.
Kanye.
I hope
All
not,
right, nobody. Don't hold it against this man, even
hold- look,
if you pick different.
I don't know how to fight, bro. Don't bully me, bro. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to play music, bro. That's it.
I feel you.
That's
I
it,
feel
bro.
you. Do you have to tell people that when you're DJing?
Bro, I have to tell people that in the gym. Everybody tries to fight me in the
Boy,
gym, bro.
boy, oh
I
my
be chilling,
goodness.
bro.
I'm just here to chill.
I'm just here, bro. I'm just here, bro.
Well, that just gets us to the point where, man, we're about to introduce our next segment, man. We're going to call it
Okay.
Mixed Ingredients. What I'm going to do is I want to ask you some questions about like life when it comes to your experiences and how you see the world from your eyes, all right?
that's
So you said that you've traveled internationally in order to DJ, man.
Yeah.
And you're from an area that has so much culture in New Orleans. I guess my question for you is, what do you bring? What little piece of New Orleans do you bring everywhere that you go?
The biggest piece I bring is my accent. We have a certain way of words. We have a certain way, like you said earlier, say la bitch.
Yeah.
Like I don't stop being that version of myself. And whether in a professional setting, no matter what the culture is, people when they hear that I'm from New Orleans, they're like, that's cool, that's him, that's what New
different.
Orleans is. I represent the city well, in my opinion.
I agree.
I put on a positive mentality. So if anybody ever knows me out of state, out of country, when they think of New Orleans, they'll think of me and they'll be like, man, I got to get there. Those people are cool. It's a big slap in the face once they do get here because nobody's really going to be like that for real.
Right.
But it's all good.
You right?
Literally like the #1 murder capital of America.
You're right. Yes.
But yeah, don't take my personality and come here being goofy and shit. You're going to get robbed.
Yeah.
But
Especially if you're in the ninth, like,
yes.
well, they don't play around down there.
Nah, they don't.
Yeah,
In the
you might
nine,
wanna
on
watch what
mine
you
dying,
drive.
bro.
Yeah.
And that's a crazy saying, you know.
It is.
But when I was in Dubai, I just used Dubai because I loved it, bro. It was so safe, such a safe space. They one specific song that is international, Juvenile, Back That Ass Up. Bro.
Oh,
There's nowhere that
classic.
song will never not be played. It won't be appreciated, and everybody won't get up and back that ass up, bro.
bro, that song.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard somebody talking about it the other day, and they were like, "What instrument is that?" In the beginning, that
Bro.
because as soon as you hear it,
Bro, if there was nothing
Cash money taking
zesty
over.
about it, I would be backing that ass up, bro.
Bro.
That shit is elite.
It's you right.
You working with that shit, bro.
Hey,
Bro, there's
that's the
nowhere
one.
you're gonna play that and people don't react. They're gonna go crazy,
bro, absolutely crazy.
So that's the one part of New Orleans I bring with me, because bounce music, everybody doesn't understand it.
Right.
It's fast paced.
It is.
a little exotic for most people.
Right.
So before I do that, I'll just
Man, back that ass up, man.
Yeah.
Is there anything in your travels, man, as you travel around as an international fake DJ, right? That you bring back to New Orleans? The things that you've picked up from other places, what would you say that you've picked up that you bring back home?
Damn. Man. Shit. Business wise, I say I have such a culturally diverse way of thinking with business. Like I said, they had a guy that came from LA recently, or where the fuck he came from. My bad. Shout out to Lax Network.
Shout out
I don't
to
know where
Lax
you're
Network.
at, bro. But shout out to Moolah Mo, man. We recently just met. He's on Zeus Network, and he has his own network production company. Came out here. He just doesn't agree, lack of better words, keeping it professional, no slangs, no bullshit to nobody. This is business.
Yeah.
He doesn't agree with a lot of people that's out here who think that a certain way, business-wise, once you get to a certain level, works a certain way.
Yes.
They haven't been exposed to a certain way of doing things in the production, entertainment industry. A lot of times we get sprung on social media. A lot of times we get sprung on 100K views on our videos and stuff, and don't translate that to the real side of entertainment where there's studio production. And he wasn't really happy with that,
Yeah.
So what I've learned is, because I've been around, because I've been able to travel, because I've been able to experience all these different facets of life in different cultures, regions, and areas, what we take and say is like, oh, this is top notch. Somebody else is like, man, it's the bottom of the barrel. This is top notch. And I've been able to been around that. So that's helped me cultivate my mentality with DJing, my professionalism, bringing New Orleans to other places and taking a piece of there here. And the compliment he gave me, going back to that, was, man, you know your shit. And it's not that I necessarily have sat down and studied my shit. Most people in New Orleans hadn't gotten out of New Orleans to know anything outside of New Orleans, so they don't know shit.
Yeah.
So once they get involved and they start reaching these other levels, a lot of times it's self-sabotage because they hadn't been around enough to know how to conduct themselves.
Facts.
Be able to lock shit in and actually be, respected in other areas of the business. So
That's what's
what
up,
it
man.
is, yeah.
Like you said, being exposed to so many different areas.
Awesome.
Sometimes you don't even know the world that you're in because you've only been exposed to just one corner, right?
Military too, man.
I will say, so as I'm coming to the end of my military career, man, and one thing I am appreciative of is the fact that I've been exposed to a lot of different places, right?
Nice.
Like having to adapt to different places gives you a special power of like a superpower of saying like, okay, I'm unfamiliar here, but I know how to blend in.
Yeah.
I know how to gain knowledge from the people that are around me. I know how to, and even based off of what you do, man, like, I don't know if anybody frowns on DJing, but like people I think may think it's a little bit more basic than what it actually is because
what?
Brother, you
All the time, bro.
one of those
sometimes.
ping words right now is diversity, right? Like even the diversity that you have to play coming across that speaker must be world renowned in order for people to feel what you're feeling or for you to have them feel what you want them to feel, right?
You know what's crazy? When it comes to me DJing, a lot of people don't know this. I don't have any curated playlists. I don't have anything prepped. I don't do preparations. I don't even really practice. My practice is my gigs. I get booked enough to do that. And I could practice on my free time, but I'm saying that to say I feed off the crowd, bro. I don't have any. All my sets are freestyle. If I get booked for 3 hours, 4 hours,
you're
5,
freestyling
6,
the whole time.
The entire set is song for song, bro.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as I got these 5 I'm gonna start with, these 5 I'm gonna end with. I'm gonna do this at this time. It's all freestyle.
Are you just reading body language? Are you reading people? Are you reading?
I'm reading body language, and you know what else I do? If somebody asks for a song, some people ask suggestions that are just like batshit crazy.
Right.
It's like, bro,
I can't play that right
not
now.
the vibe. I'm not playing that. But
Play Old Town Road. Like, bro, we playing love making music right now.
Exactly. And that's cool. But what I do is I work with people. So that person that said that crazy ass suggestion, I'll pull my phone out and say, put in my notes while I'm DJing. Find your song. You can take my phone in the event or just come back when you have one and we'll work with the vibe that you're trying to create.
Yes.
And I'll try and create something. Or when it is a good song, a lot of times by the time a person walks away from the DJ booth, I'm so fast, bro. I'll have their song mixed in with the song. I'm so fucking smooth with it that they're like, oh. So when they're, this is the thing. When people are reactive and excited about what you're playing and they're appreciating that you're involved with them, what they do is they tap their friend and they're like, get lit with me. That friend gets lit. So the person across the room, DJs don't think about this. The person across the room sees them getting lit off you. They're going to be lit the entire song because that's their song with their friend. Their whole group is going crazy.
Right.
They're going crazy because they're going crazy.
Right.
The people over there that wasn't going crazy are like, what the fuck's going on? It's time to go crazy. Let's go crazy. Bro, understanding that dynamic, bro, has brought me such a long way, bro.
Oh, my goodness.
I have the entire room going crazy. And then they have that one Mexican person, that one Italian person, that one person that wants to hear John Sinatra, some random ass shit.
Yeah.
I'll mix that in there too, bro.
Nice.
At a certain point, and if I can't, if I have anything to say to the crowd, and you have some Celine Dion song, I'll play it in the background while I'm making an announcement, just so that you can feel appreciated and know that I thought of you.
Damn,
I mean,
bro.
I take my appreciation for my clients and their attendees so serious, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't fuck around about that.
Dog, you're preaching right now, man.
Yeah,
because
100%, bro.
You're
Little shit, bro.
I speak on the podcast often about like this whole DEI thing, man. But I'm thinking you have the diversity of music that you use on top of the equity of meeting people where they're at. Like, hey, I'm going to play your song, right? Which ultimately makes them feel included, right?
I care about
like,
you.
It's a full circle type of thing. And this is not a concept that is just in the federal government or just in the news right now. This is like a life skill that runs through us all, man. And everything that we do, people want to feel included. Like you 100%. Said, if I want to hear that Celine Dion song, you just invited me to the party. Even though you're making an announcement, I'm like, you know what? That's my jam there. Like,
now I'm your DJ.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my guy. Now I'm your guy.
Exactly.
Now if that's a woman to the husband, she doesn't care. I love that DJ.
Exactly.
Now he's coming saying, man, he made my wife happy. People ain't thinking about that shit.
No, man. It was funny because I was just in Brooklyn last week, actually. I was up there for a work trip. We went out, some of the guys, the Marines that I travel with, we went out.
You're a Marine, bro?
Yeah, man.
I know that's the branch you in.
Yeah, man. Low-key, I
bro.
think that is a compliment. I like to stay low-key on the whole military vibe.
Few was proud of the Marines. Like, that's you, bro. The commercials I hear, you're here. Okay.
Man.
That's
yeah,
dope.
man. That's a story for another day.
Know.
But
All
we were
right,
in
bet.
Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, we're in Brooklyn.
And there's
E-town.
this black lady, man. She had a bald head. Kind of looked like Wakanda Forever type, you know, bro.
Wakanda representative.
And she was DJing, and we walked in, bro, and I'd never said more than 5 words to that lady the entire time, but every song she put on, I looked back like, damn, that was great. I mean, great placement of that song. And she was, dog, she had my soul in that place, like rocking, like, damn. Okay, yeah. And she took us through the 90s. She took us through the 2000s. And I'm just like sitting there vibing, man. I had an old fashioned in my hand. I was like,
going crazy.
Bro, and I don't drink that, but I was just sipping the whole time. I was babysitting that thing, but I was like, I was rocking my head, man. I appreciate what you do as a DJ, man, because you take people to places, even though we're all in the same place.
Yeah.
We're all in different places as far as like where that music is taking us. And it's a gift to be able to do that with people, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. So I appreciate you for that, man.
Is the camera on our faces, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The camera.
This is the most appreciative thing you can do that I'll appreciate if you're in the event. This is the face, bro. If somebody ever does this, I know I'm killing it.
Let me see.
They're chilling.
Yeah.
And then they do this. It's that ugly face.
Yeah,
man.
the ugly face. Like, oh, that's hitting right there. That touched their soul.
Bro, when they do that, bro, I'm like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
That's what's up, man.
Love that. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. So we're gonna hop back in, dog.
All right.
We're gonna go with this segment called dressing it up. Of course, all these things have a spin on, like salads, right? We started off with the harvest.
Yep.
We moved to the toss up.
Yep.
Went to mixed ingredients and talking about your world travel. Now we're dressing it up, and we're gonna talk about your personal branding and your DJ artistry, man. The first question that I have for you is, the thing about DJs, they have their signature style. And if I handed you the aux right now, can you give me 3 songs you would string together that you were like, that that would hit in any crowd?
Mrs. Officer, Lil Wayne.
Oof.
Starting off with that. Then I'm going to go, make it last. Make it laugh. You. And then after I take out Miss Officer and then put make it last.
Yeah.
If always that one person that will always have your heart. Boy, make it last beat still.
Yeah.
Always that. It still has make it last. Make it last if that was person. Yeah, type
that's
shit.
Gonna be
that 3 right there. Yeah.
That's gonna be the one right there.
Elite mix.
I feel like Mrs. Officer is an underrated song.
Bro, underrated song.
Underrated song, because every time it come on, that, oh man, that in the beginning, and then once the lyrics hit, everybody's singing along. Yep.
That's when they start.
Yes. Bobby V.
Right there.
When I get up all in ya. Oh yeah, that's the one right there. Okay, all right, I like that. All right, so let's talk about actually the hat that you have on right now. You're part of a skate fraternity, right?
Sir.
Is it a fraternity? Is that what you call it? Okay.
Fraternity.
Tell me a little bit more about your skate fraternity.
Skate fraternity. Shout out to Sigma Phi Sigma.
Shout out.
Skate fraternity
Yes, sir.
Incorporated. I'm a part of the fall line of 2023.
Nice.
My line number is 3. I'm Smooth P. That's my line name.
Let's go.
And we just have the Sexy 6, bro. That's our line name as far as a whole. I got my ace. Shout out to my ace.
Let's go.
Wave. Shout out to my deuce. D Stacks. I'm Trey. Shout out to my freaky 4 round. Shout out to my smooth 5. Yeah. He's actually my 5. He actually just became LB Landry's band director.
No kidding.
Yeah, my ace, he's a New Orleans PD officer. Stacks is a DJ as well.
Got it.
Ram is a student. And then we have my man Big Rick. He's a worker. And then we have Trey. He's a DJ as well. But shout out to them guys, man. We locked in. This is something we've always had a passion for.
Yeah.
Been skating all my life. I was actually the manager of Airline Skate Center for about 3 years.
Yeah.
I quit in 2020, but I worked my way up from the age of 14, one of the youngest employees at 14. Worked my way all the way up to being damn near the face of the company as far as bringing people in and having seniority as far as orchestrating things and how shit goes throughout the session. I was a DJ. I was more of a contracted DJ because I was on salary than anything.
Yeah.
I was one of the higher paid guys at my age, 19 to like 21 of working management position. And man, to actually have an impact and allow myself to say, I'm going to take everything I learned from here and bring it in real life was really cool. But back to the skate fraternity, these guys are guys that I've also trained, a few of them to DJ. I've hired a lot of guys, and a few of these guys that on my skate fraternity team are like guys I grew up with and worked there. So we have a deep connection with one another as far as just being around for hours and hours a day.
Yeah.
For years together. So that's awesome. A few of the other new guys I'm just meeting are close friends of theirs, and all of us have the same mentality and passion for skating. Everybody's good at skating.
Yeah. But where does that come from, right? Because not anybody can just throw on a pair of skates. Is it like you have to be like with basketball, right? Like if I'm a gym rat, I hang around. I could be the sorriest dude, but like by osmosis, like if I hang around good hoopers, I automatically get better. Is it the same thing with skating, or like
exact same, bro?
Really?
Coronavirus really started a lot of TikTok skaters. Not really a fan of those people that do the most.
Yeah.
Run on their skates, do a bunch of rough stuff, no real style. Just kind of just ballerina sort of skating.
Right.
That's not how we getting down on the 8s. But it's one of those things where if you spend enough time involving yourself in it, whether you just watching people visually when you skate, it does something to you. Just like basketball. If you watch a million NBA clips before you go hoop, play a little 2K, I promise you're gonna go kill when you go out there. You're gonna be loose.
It changes your mindset.
You're gonna be doing shit you wouldn't do on a regular basis,
right? Without
exposing yourself to that. So once you're exposed to skating, it does something to you, bro. Like,
for sure.
And I've been around it all my life. I won the they call me King of the Ring.
Let's go.
You the king. A lot of the OGs, not myself, and not the younger people. I'm talking about the OGs that's been skating for years. They name me and label me the king for
King of the Ring,
like Louisiana type shit. And that's not something I'm putting on myself. That's something that I've been told. And in my personal opinion, honestly, for myself individually, just might fuck around and I'm gonna look at the camera for this. I really might be the best skater in Louisiana on some shit,
bro.
In our state, bro.
I've seen you skate, bro.
Yeah, low key.
So I came up in Atlanta. And of course, the skate culture in Atlanta is real. We used to, so coming up in high school, I went to school in Decatur. There's a skating rink called Golden Glide. Very popular. Shout out Golden Glide.
Shout out Golden Glide.
Man, Golden Glide. I used to be up in Golden Glide Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Man, parents would drop me off. I thought I was the coolest kid in the world. Me and my homies, Jason, Marcus. Shout out Jason and Marcus. We used to go up in there. Didn't really know what we was doing. We thought we was cool. So like we saw what we, like you said, if you're around it, you start filling out how to skate, right? So we had our little routines.
Swag start changing a little bit. Yeah.
Exactly. I can't say that I ever achieved anything as close as where you're at right now. You know, I'm I can skate backwards, grab a girl, skate with her and stuff like that. But the stuff I've seen you do on skates, man, I haven't seen many people do on skates.
Thank you,
and I think you're extremely talented. Make sure you go check out. I'll put his Instagram page and everything on the episode. But like, holy moly, man, you're extremely talented.
Holy moly is crazy.
Bro, I'm just saying. I'm sitting there, I said holy moly because I'm thinking about some of the things I've seen you do on skates, and I'm like, how do you have that balance? Like, is it practice? Is it how many times you fall? How many times do you...
I've worked, like I said, I worked at the skating rink for years, but then when I got my management position, I was the manager of the entire floor, which is literally the main event. Plus, I was the manager DJ. Okay. So not only am I controlling the vibe, the music, crowd control, but I'm on the floor managing and just rolling and skating. I didn't have the leniency because I was manager. I had to lead by example best I can. Right. So bullshit around, but simply just skating around for hours on a 9-to-5 basis will have you really lit, even if you're not doing tricks. So balance is crazy. Shout out to Atlanta. I have Ron Caesar. This is for the love of skate. This is Atlanta, actually.
Let's go. A-Town.
We had shout out to all the Super Bowl skaters that skate with Usher, Ant Lava. Shout out to T Smooth, all my boys. Life of Malik, one of my cool friends. All these guys, DJ Dream. He's not from Atlanta, but fuck it. You know, shout out to you. Yeah. These guys are pioneers of the skate culture right now. Because when Usher started making his music, he went to Atlanta, the Mecca, and was like, I need to go to Cascade, get some skaters. He did exactly that. And for the love of skate, been going on for some years, and it's a national skate party. So I've been working in the skate industry for all these years, never traveled, never went around, never nothing. Finally started going to skate parties, bro. This shit is
it's a vibe, right?
This is an underground lifestyle cult thing. Like thousands of people, hundreds, not hundreds of thousands, but thousands, a couple thousand, maybe 1,500, 2,000, 1,000 people, all come to whoever hosts. This is second annual Gliding High Toy Drive shit, right? Dang. All these national parties, you come, get your host hotel, cookouts, swim parties, skate sessions from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Then we're going out to eat after. Then you got the day party. Then you got the night party. Then you got the next skate session for hours. Then they have training sessions and you're meeting celebrities. And this shit is something I never knew was going on, bro. Wow. Until I started going out. And For the Love of Skate was like my second skate party. I usually have it in June in the summer. Wow. And that shit's dope. So I've been out there representing my Sigma Phi Sigma fraternity and just understand the culture, bro.
Man.
But being around all them, what you're saying, G Golly, G Willikers,
Yes.
I'm saying all that shit about
Holy
these guys.
moly.
I'm like, holy moly. I ain't even saying this shit right. I'm like, holy fuck, bro. These dudes are insane, bro.
But who knew all that could come from? I feel like the average person's like, somebody's probably listening right now, like, man, skating, like, but it's such a culture behind it,
Bro.
like.
Then my partners be asking me, bro, because I DJ, what the females are? Bro,
What if
you don't need to come to my gigs, bro. You need
Go
to
to the skate park.
Bro. You need to come to the skating ring, bro. That's what you need to do. And then you don't even have to learn how to skate, right?
Yeah.
You'll learn over time.
Of course.
But just coming there being cool, not being, we picking up
do
as
too much.
skaters. We not doing that. Don't do too much. We
Don't
gonna
too
see
much.
it.
Yeah.
Just come chill.
Yeah.
Just like a bunch of hound dog guys are gonna see that girl that can't skate.
Yeah.
Bro, you come there just chilling. Watch those girls that know how to skate.
They'll
I can
figure it
show
out.
you.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, bro. I go crazy, bro.
All right, I got a
Usher
big.
in
I
the
feel like
skate
I know the
community.
answer to this.
Yeah, let me know, though. What's up?
But I mean, for those who aren't exposed to skate culture,
Yeah,
right?
let's get it.
If somebody shows up and they have rollerblades,
All right.
what's the thoughts that come through your head?
Shout out to Manny the skater.
Okay, all
And
right.
shout out to Blurred on Blades. These are the only two guys
The only two.
that I'm giving the leniency, the pass. They get the N-word pass to wear their blades because they have such a quad style.
Okay.
They still know how to do their spins, their figure eights. I mean, a bunch of terminology I don't have to get into, and their style, bro.
It's the style.
If you gonna if you gonna get on blades, you like got elbow pads or something. You want it up? Relax, bro.
You doing too much.
You doing too much.
You doing too much.
When you skating and you doing too much, it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Keep it smooth. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. You know, that's the thing we like to say. Because you're going to bust your ass if you don't. And also, you just look like you're doing too much. Skating is a poetic thing. It's beautiful.
It is.
It's like another language. It's an art, you know? It's so you want to really smooth things out. And that's why my line named Smooth P. That's what I'm known for. But anyway, with blades, you gotta go out there and just be cool enough.
You gotta be cool enough to do it.
You really gotta be cool as fuck if you gonna have blades on.
Exactly. Bro. You gotta have the vibe with you. Like, and not too many people can actually pull off rollerblades.
Don't come. I mean, that's your style, cool, but that's not what's going on. But if you do it, you gotta be cool.
You gotta be cool, man. I saw you and your fraternity skating to the song. That song "Tell Me" by Usher, right? It's like a song. It's a slow song.
Dipping,
yeah, man. I was like, you talk about skating being poetry.
Yeah,
bro. I was like, y'all are killing that.
Yeah.
Like, y'all was killing that. I was like, dang, man. Yeah. I give credit where credit is due. Y'all was doing y'all thing, man. Y'all was doing y'all thing. All right, man. Well, one other question about skating.
Yeah,
right?
I love it.
Probably a popular question from people who are outside of the culture.
Yep.
Say for example, I want to hop into skating, right?
Yep.
Say for example, I'm brand new and I'm eager. I don't have the swag yet.
I love skating.
Give me some tips, because like you're a pretty popular guy. If I go out there and I fall in front of you, what do I do if I'm embarrassing myself? How do I seek help?
First off, I love skating. Second off, bro, you just gotta like. I don't fall often, and there's sessions to where I'll put on a specific outfit. I have a certain mentality, and I know I'm gonna fall this session.
Got it.
Because I'm about to go practice.
Yeah.
Like actually practice, not Malik cool practice or just chilling or trying to all the practice accumulation for this session so that I don't fall. This is the session where I'm gonna learn something new, push myself, and fall. Right.
Yeah.
If you're going out there, bro, have fun.
Have fun.
Don't get frustrated.
Okay.
First off, don't be musty.
Oh my goodness.
That's the first
No
thing.
one likes a musty skater.
Nobody likes a musty skater.
And
bro.
everybody be looking around like, is that who the
You remember that face I said earlier about music? They're gonna have that same one, but it's not the same thing in the skating ring. Yeah, it's not the same deal. So with that, you just want to go there, have fun. You want to interact with people.
Okay.
Skating is such a family thing. Like it's we become one. Like outside of people like having a relation with each other, cool.
Right.
But even in that, bro, it's a mixture of family. It's gotten messy at times as far as drama and stuff.
Of course.
But I stay away from all that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? But just go there, have fun, bro. Strap on, lock in, ask questions. And just lock in, bro. It's not cool to be a skater that's trying to get into the game and be like squeamish or be nervous. We don't like that. If you're gonna come out here,
Be open.
Be open, be prepared, be willing, and we lit, you know?
Yeah.
And that's all I can say, you know, just be open, be willing.
I feel like we have a saying here on the podcast. We say choose curiosity over certainty, right? Like,
Yes.
I feel like you could do that in that space as well. Like, look, I don't know everything. I'm coming into your world. I'm willing to learn, and I can't be certain of my skills because there's always something else to new to learn, right?
Yes, bro.
So
100%.
yeah, man, that's what's up, man.
And look, if you're learning, I mean to cut you off, but if you're learning, stick to one thing.
What do you mean by that?
So there's a bunch of different styles.
Okay.
There's ATL style riding. There's fucking Detroit style. There's Ohio style. There's slow sets. There's fast backwards. There's couple skating, which would be backpacking or ballet skating. All this other cool shit. Ballroom skating, I meant to say, right? Once you see that you like something,
go for that.
Learn it. Go for that first.
Yes.
Stick with that first. Stay with that until you master it, then move to the next thing.
Right.
Because if you keep doing all this other stuff, everything is going to look so rough and nasty when you're on your eights. That's not an attractive thing.
It's not.
You can be the coolest guy in the world and all that, but if you on them eights, bro, ain't nobody trying to talk to you.
I hear
and
you.
You looking all crazy.
I hear you.
Fumbling around and
Again, you're
find
doing
your
way
style.
too much.
Relax. You're doing too much. And just smooth it out, bro.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
sure.
Learn your shit. Make that your shit. And then learn piece by piece of other things.
Yes.
That's how you do it. Yeah,
I like that. I like that, man.
Lock in.
Okay. All right. So, man, you've introduced us to the DJing world.
Yep.
You've introduced us to your skating world, man.
Skating. Yep.
I feel like in the time that we've covered already, we've got to know Malik Peters a little bit more than when he walked through the door.
Team Jesus.
Team Jesus. What I want to transition to last, man, is what we call the segment of the final bite, right? And this is where we're just gonna do like an outro, man. I really want to allow my guests to leave a message with the viewers. We've talked earlier, and we talked about like how I started this podcast pretty organically.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily do this for the views. No, I would hope one day that the views, kick up or the thing becomes famous. But I wanted to start this organically and send positive messages for future generations and just for people who really need to hear something positive outside of the news and mainstream media. I want to give you a second, man, just to talk to the viewers and just give them maybe a positive message of what sits on your heart right now, right? Like it could be about anything.
I'm about to give it.
Yeah, but I want to give you the final bite,
bro.
man.
Look, final bite. It's my final bite.
I like the final bite pose.
Anything you do in life, you gotta love it. And it's not no bullshit. I know I got my fingers like this. I'm bullshitting right now, but I'm not bullshitting. Bro. In life, you can't complain. It's like, what? You can't complain? I don't have lean seed to complain. If you're gonna complain about it, you should be about it and do something about it, right? So in life, there's a lot of people, and I'm going to my peers, bro. I'm going straight down the alley. I hear people talk about the dating pool sucks. There's no good men. There's no good women. And I never see those people do anything good for men or women. Oof. Yeah, crazy, right?
Crazy.
And then on top of that, they're not doing anything good for themselves to attract the women and men that they're saying aren't out there.
Oh, you preaching.
Man, they're out there, man. If you just take a moment, ladies, clean your act up, clean up your profiles and put some clothes on. And a lot of times women will be like, why does what I wear, how I present myself, have any factor on how a man treats me, approaches me, looks at me? But if I see something that arouses me in a sense that makes me think of you sexually, it's up to me if you're modest dressed and I'm doing that. Now you know I'm tripping. Or you can label me as a creep or whatever, or just a man, whatever the case may be. But if you're going to be half naked in a certain sense, it doesn't make sense to go back on your social media and say, why can't I find a good man? You're half naked in the club talking about why you can't find a good man. Your priorities are all mixed up and your mentality's jacked.
Yeah.
Guys, I know guys that, for instance, say if there's no good woman. Keep talking about this. Everybody wants relation and love, right?
Yeah.
And being married and having counseling and understanding successful relations, I'm really wanting to get to that level where I am successful in my relation with my woman, right? Seriously, as a man. And I've had to accept the fact of flowers are $4, bro. Go get them.
Oof.
It's not rocket science.
Y'all heard that. Can you repeat that for them?
Flowers are literally $4 at Rouse's, Winn-Dixie, Walmart. A bouquet of them, a small bouquet, 12 flowers, $4, $5, bro.
Go get them.
Reassuring each other, your woman, is easy. All these things are things I've worked on or I've also failed at, but I'm understanding or of the essence to have a successful relation, right? Again, complaining. Don't complain about a woman not submitting to you as a man, which I've had to learn. Some women make the choice and we can't control them. But if you're handling your shit as a man, your responsibilities and actually like promoting love in Christ in a Christ-filled way to the best of your ability, she will submit best of her ability. And you can't complain about what you get, because if you're giving something good is going to get in return. Yeah. If you're giving some bullshit, I'm pretty sure you're going to get bullshit. Job-wise, I want to keep talking to them real quick.
Yeah, keep on going.
A lot of young men are looking for jobs. I don't know why the fuck anybody's looking for a job in 2025. You can literally go to a barbershop and sweep some hair and say, hey, I'm broke as fuck. I'll do this for $20.
Yeah.
Pride aside, bro.
Pride aside.
There's Walmarts, there's Family Dollars, there's McDonald's. Everybody's hiring all the time. One thing about it, I love Mexicans, bro. Mexicans literally go out there and go get it. They'll jump on your truck and say, I don't know what work we're going to do, but I know it's work. Please. Yeah. You know, and I have friends right now that's sitting on their ass. They can't find a job, but they can find some weed, bro. Can't find a job. They can find a Henny.
Man.
They can't find a job, bro.
You preaching,
but
dog.
They can find the hoes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
They'll text me 24/7. Friends that I've seen in my past struggling about night outs and good times, but they ain't gonna text me about opportunity and elevation. They ain't gonna talk about that. They're not trying to come talk about God and increase their spiritual side, their mentality, go to the gym with me, run, ask me what I'm eating, how can I change my diet to a more green diet so I can feel better, think better? How can I have my intake of water? I drink a gallon of water now, right? Has me lit. I be lit. That's why I'm peeing so much, bro.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody wants to talk about that. They just want what they want, then complain about it.
You know, I got some good advice, man. It just made, and sorry to interrupt you, man. There's some good advice that I got that's really helped me along the way. Somebody told me, probably a little bit too late in life, said manage your desires, right? Ooh. Like just a simple thing, but it's like you put that into application. Like, it's easy for me to go get some weed or drink the Henny or get all these things that I have easy access to. But like sometimes the real hard work is in the things that are going to give you the most value, right? Like,
I love that.
You know what? Instead of finding this rinky-dink job, I need to invest in trying to find a career. You know, like instead of going with the baddest chick just based off her looks in the club, maybe I need to find the one that has the baddest job, right? Like,
bro, can I say something about these baddest chicks?
What's that?
That's it. That's all I had to say. Don't do it, bro.
And you know, you made a good point, man.
Some time, bro.
As I get older now, since I'm like unk status or whatever, you know, old head status, whatever we want to call it.
Where's her heart placement? That's what matters, bro.
That is.
Before anything, does she believe in Jesus?
Yes. That's
where's her heart placement? That's where I'm at. Yeah.
And you know what else is that for the guys, man? One thing that I've realized actually pretty recently. Yeah. Is
fat asses stink sometimes, fellas. Don't go for it. I'm just being honest. Give me the little booty. I mean, I've lived and I've learned.
Yes. Another piece of good advice that I've gotten, man, is like I tell young guys, man, start to enjoy yard work. And I don't actually mean yard work, but like start investing in what you got, right? Like, oh wow. Sometimes it takes the yard work. Like I've come over the years to start liking making sure my yard is clean. Like, and that sounds very old, very old school, but like that lets me know I'm investing in what I got before I start going out in other places, right? Like if I'm in the club, but my yard looks like crap, that most likely means I'm not taking care of my household.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
bro, this is real shit.
Yeah,
I one part of my life that's always like jacked is my car, bro. Whether it's, and I'm not a car guy, I care less about them. Financially, I'm in a position where I can have a sports car, pickup truck. I'm just not the guy that cares.
Right.
Recently got in an accident and I'm driving around with my accident car. I'll fix it when I get some free time. Either this week, no issue, right? I'm saying that to say my car is so junked with DJ equipment, just random shit, fucking lotion, cologne. I don't know, just stuff in my car, right? My house isn't the same way. My apartment, not at all.
Yeah.
My clothes, not at all. Smell good, try to look good everywhere I go. All that's cool. But at the back of my head, if I go somewhere, it's like, fuck, man, my car is messed.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to look fresh. I'm going somewhere and I'm speaking well. I'm living a good life. I'm spending my money. But why is my car dirty? You know, it's one of those things where on the back end, before you worry about all the extra stuff, like you said, make sure your home's good. Your yard's clean.
Yeah.
The shit in scripture, we're supposed to be a good steward of things. People will pray for things.
Yeah.
God will literally be like, nah, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Because if you have a 2-year-old daughter, you have a daughter, she's 2 years old, right?
Yeah.
You gonna give her a knife and tell her to go run?
No.
Nah, bro. Like
No.
he's gonna make sure you're prepared for that run and you can wield that knife in a way to where you won't kill yourself.
Exactly.
Right? So before he gives you anything you ask for, anything that will give you, any issues in life, he's gonna back up off you.
Of course.
Right? You gotta be a good steward of things. So
Of course.
stewarding my shit is actually what I'm working on as far as small things.
Yeah, man.
Because I don't care about my car, in the sense of not being a lover of cars or infatuated, that's probably what I need to focus on the most and really tune into. Because if I can do that, then now that small part in the back of my head that's like, man, this shit ain't done. It is. So now I'm a better person. I can treat people. All this shit, man, some people don't think this deep, but I promise you, if I just clean my car a little bit better, my life in some other aspect will be better. Somewhere, bro, it's going to be cool.
You're 100% right, dog.
Yeah,
I just read a book. It's a very short book too, man. It was recommended to me by Ugo, actually. Yeah. And I wonder if he has it in the studio.
Shout out to my author, man, JJ Alexander.
JJ Alexander.
Shout out to JJ Alexander.
Let's go. Yeah. Okay. All right. So there's this book called Make Your Bed.
Yeah.
And it's talking about the same thing you were just saying, right? It was saying like, if you wake up and you make your bed in the morning, that's the first accomplishment of the day. It sets your mind in training mode to say like, okay, that's my first thing I'm gonna do. What's the next thing I'm gonna do? There's so many times I get up out of my bed, man, and I leave my bed a mess. And I actually started trying that, and I'm like, that's interesting. Because now, once I make my bed, I'm not a big breakfast guy, but like now when I make my bed, now I'm going downstairs and make breakfast. And then like, it's crazy how a little bit of productivity in one area will help in other areas, man.
You don't even have to think about it. It's going to happen.
100%.
Cause and effect. You feel what I'm saying?
Cause and effect.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man.
That's how it works.
So, bro, I appreciate that final bite you gave us. That was a final few bites that we needed.
I have one last bite.
Yeah, tell me some more.
And if I don't say this, I'm wrong. I'm dead wrong. Please, bro. This is the most important thing I've said all night. Anybody said. If you have any issues in life, if you're going through anything, understand it's not because of God. Nothing. He's not the author of confusion. Everything good and peaceful and loving comes from Christ, right? He's not trying to test you. What people have misconstrued about Scripture without revelation is understanding that God isn't gonna put you in a bad position. God isn't gonna send you negative things. God isn't gonna destroy you. The only thing he's gonna destroy is your soul. That's what he's worried about. Either go have him or not. Hell is literally just the absence of Christ. That's what evil and sin is. So to be without the Father is gonna be hell. That's hell on earth as well. But I'm saying that to say, if you can't trust in anything, trust in Christ, right?
Amen.
He's not the reason. I said all that before. He's not sending this because God isn't. He's allowing it to happen. There's a difference. He's not putting bad things in your life. He's not. Satan is of the essence. Negative forces and wicked spirits are here. So because of that, God will allow those things. He'll give those things permission. They can't do anything without his permission, right? So that's why in those turmoil situations or the storm, you got to thank God because he's allowing it to happen to either build your character. A lot of times we got to remember we're not here for ourselves. We're here for Christ to save other people. So he might put us through something so someone else can see. Amen. So we can have revelation and a testimony to give someone else at some point in our life that's completely irrelevant. And I think that's insane sometimes, God, but it's all good. You're cool. But
Shout out God.
Shout out God, man. You just got to remember to have faith, understand he's not doing it, he's allowing it. And if he's allowing it, he sees something in you or he's using you for someone else. It's bigger than us. And when you die, it's going to be much bigger than how you felt in that moment about what you were going through. So, yeah, just remember that. God's good. Jesus, Team Jesus. I'm a fake DJ. I don't get paid for real. I get paid in food.
Hey,
yeah.
Well, with that, bro, I just want to, before we close out, I just want to say this, man. One, I appreciate you, dog.
Like, thank you, bro.
From me to you.
100%.
I mean, I started this venture to have some conversations with real people, man, and you more than delivered, dog. Like when I saw you in the gym and you said, "Hey, man, I've been seeing your podcast, man. You should have me on, man." Yeah. I don't think you know how much it did for me, man. Like just because I'm starting this new thing off and like just to see somebody excited about starting the conversation, and just for me to be able to highlight somebody like yourself, man. You know, you got a lot of things going on. Yeah. I would tell you, man, you're miles beyond where I was at when I was 26 years old. It's as far as maturity, as far as seeing the world. I saw things from a vacuum, a small little vacuum, man. Yeah. So thank you for not only what you do for this city, thank you for what you do for this world, man, and traveling all over the world, man. Yeah. But I appreciate you for showing up here for me, man.
Yes, sir.
Having a real conversation.
Yeah, real shit.
And man, anytime you want to come back, dog, we can make it happen. We can promote. We can do whatever you want to do, man. All right.
Thank you, man. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Look, man. I'm DJ Leak, real Malik Peters. Shout out to Lax Network.
Shout out.
They'll be partnering with us and promoting this thing. Shout out to my man Moolah Mo. Appreciate your kind words, and I just want to thank my mom. Thank my mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Ernessa Peters. Thank my sisters, Adai and Sinai. Shout out to my daughters, Milani. Shout out. My sisters are like my daughters, too. So shout out to all my sisters, Sky and all them. Shout out to Milani. Shout out to Ariane, my youngest daughter. Nice. And Louis, my brothers, and Dino. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Shout out to DJ The GOAT. Shout out to my pastor. Shout out to Sullivan Walter. Shout out to everybody. Silver, all y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, we outside.
Yeah, man. We outside, man.
My grandma. Shout out to my grandma.
Shout out grandma.
If anybody wants to see my grandma, she's my profile picture. We're doing this together.
Let's go.
That's my grandma.
Let's go. You want to shout out? Where can they find you on Instagram, dog?
On Instagram, y'all can find me at Real Malik Peters, or just type in DJ Leak, DJLEEK. It should say International DJ Leak. I need to change it to International Fake DJ Leak. I don't get paid in money. I get paid in food.
Right.
So that's me, bro. Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm going to make sure I put all that information in our outro. And again, man, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for who you are, man. And that closes out this episode of the Salad Bowl Podcast. We'll see y'all on the next time.
Hey, man.
Man, I appreciate you, dog.
Hey, that's elite, bro.
Yeah, man. That's how we do it right there.